hello.
I like that outfit. It's very nice.
I like it too.
Every time we change clothes, I always am in wolf form, so you never get to see my outfit.
True.
Realistically, it's just the one that I wear most of the time. But with my
The white and blue one?
No, my black and blue one.
Your black one? Doesn't that have a red rose?
Not my suit. My like my black outfit with my blue tie that I wear all the time. My black and gray.
Oh, I like that one.
Yes.
You have an axolotl?
Yes, I don't remember what color he is. He's a white one.
Oh,
I had to remember. Like it never even happened.
I don't know if this is what it looked like or not.
It is. It just was a rectangle.
Does this thing smile?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I like that.
It moves and sometimes looks like it has little fangs.
I actually need to write something very quickly.
Oh, okay. Is that the book you were talking about earlier?
Yeah. I'm trusting that you know what you're doing, but I'm still very skeptical. So I want to make sure that I have something put in place in case something goes badly tonight.
I'm really hoping that I'm not leading us into some shit, but from the conversation we had, I don't feel like we are. I really hope we're not. I think apple wine will be our best beverage for whatever meal is being prepped.
Okay, so far I have this document is to be perceived as living, breathing law, as well as the last will and testament of Lanoira Nadine Knox. I, Lanoira Nadine Knox, being of sound mind and body and under no state of duress, hereby state the following as my last wishes. 1. The Overworld Kingdom is to be passed down to Ophelia Nightshade, with the exception that her first heir in place be Fiori Zara. No advisory contract will be made here in the Overworld without the council of all heirs and the ruler present. Everything I own goes to the kingdom and is to be distributed where it is needed the most at the time.
That all it says?
I'm working on it.
I think it's good. Did you say something to Ophelia?
I did.
Yeah, she is missing me real concerned.
I just said if anything happens tonight, I love you and be safe.
Well, you have thoroughly stressed her out. He's afraid you're gonna run off.
No.
It's like, silly lady, I'm not gonna let anything happen to this woman. She's the greatest hope we have for a better world.
Four. Skylar and Calidus is to remain a dual citizen and will be sought out as he sees fit for magical counsel and assistant as seen fit by Miss Ophelia Nightshade. 5. All portals to the other side / deeper dark are to be destroyed. 6. Inform Vincent Kisaragi and Larinthia Helrid and Rexaris. My love is always with them. 7. Naomi is to be put in place as the concierge between the agencies and the overworld. All affairs regarding Shrieklings and their continued life forces to go through her.
I feel like you have the big sad and I don't know how to help.
And then 8. All origins of the overworld will now and forever be seen as equals. All of them. It's just hard to think about all of the work being put into place to make sure that one day Ophelia might have children, or whatever. I want them to be safe. And I know that it's gonna be really hard before it gets better. And I don't want to let anybody down.
I don't think you're letting anybody down.
I really hope not. Do you have any item frames?
I might still have the stuff to make some. How many do you need?
Just one.
I don't feel like that's the best place for that.
Where do you think it would be better?
Probably in your room.
I just don't want them to miss it.
That should work.
I hope so. Maybe I'll put it on the floor.
That way it looks out of place.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think you're gonna need it anytime soon, but even better.
Well, it draws attention.
It's pretty hard to miss. It's 3 blocks in front of the door.
I just want to make sure that if something happens... Ready.
Yep.
Okay. Did you tell Ophelia that I'm not running away?
Yeah.
What did she say?
She messaged me and said, please don't be doing something stupid. And I said, what do you mean? And she said, Nora's not answering me. And she said, if something happens tonight, I love you. And I said, I think she's okay. She's standing here in my room filling out a book. She said, all right, don't let her do anything dangerous, please. I know you won't, but be extra vigilant. And I said, I will protect this woman with my life. I love her too much to let something bad happen to her on my watch. And she said, I'm worried she may run off. And I said, she won't. I got my eyes on her. And then she sent a heart.
I'm nervous. And I trust you.
I am
don't know that I
nervous.
trust. Well, that's exactly it, though.
I think if we drink apple wine, there's not a whole lot of anything that can hurt us. As long as if something goes sideways, that you leave.
Right.
I told Atticus the first time I met with him that I would be drinking apple wine because I don't fully trust him, and that I have no intentions of hurting him, so I would not be drinking any like cider variants. But I would be
Right.
drinking apple wine so that if he tried to hurt me, I could get away. So he knows that we're probably going to be on the defensive. That was part of why he decided to leave Amelia out of this. I guess her going and talking to Paige, that I guess he had briefly talked to her about this,
Right.
and finding out that she had like gotten Paige involved and stuff, that he decided to leave her out of it And he said that will also give you guys a 2 versus 1 advantage if things were to go bad. But he doesn't want them to, and I don't think we want them to at this point either.
No.
So we will have the numbers advantage. But I have to believe that nothing bad's gonna happen.
Oh, I need to sign. It'll have to be okay.
Did you not sign the book?
Well, like the book is signed, but I didn't actually put my signature on it.
Mm,
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yes, I do.
It's gonna have to be fine.
It will be.
I have my lunchbox is in your chest, so it's fine. Everything's fine. Hello? Not the right one.
No, you have to jump off the top one because that one has slabs on the bottom. Yeah, I think if you try to breathe a little bit and at the first feeling of something going wrong, just leave. You come back to this overworld portal, I don't think that they would risk following, because I don't think they want to be seen by anybody.
I don't know.
Crime. More crime.
I also think I spelled exception wrong. What are you laughing at?
It's just a funny thing to be worried about at a time like this.
You're gonna look at me and be like, damn, Nora's dumb.
No, I don't think anybody would ever think you were dumb.
They might.
Well, they're wrong. And they, in fact, are probably the dumb one. Nice.
Food?
What are we doing? We just mosey in and doing a sweep?
The stronghold is around here somewhere.
Um, yeah, it's underneath us. Got it.
It's underneath us.
Yeah. I have the Waystone still, too. That's how I got a hold of him the first time.
Oh.
But we'll have to, according to that book, send him a missive, I guess.
That's fine. I'm just getting some aggression out.
It's fair. It's a healthy outlet.
I told Skylar that I would rather have alive people that hate me than people that died loving me.
Yeah.
So,
That's fair.
if them hating me makes them feel better, and I acted in a way to protect them, then that's fine by me.
That's the way I see it. I'd rather have you upset with me and alive than happy and dead.
Yeah. Pretty much. I don't think anybody fully grasps what kind of danger Olivier could be in if that's the case.
Yeah. I definitely think he's in deeper than he thinks he is.
Well, and if that's his choice, then that's his choice, but he deserves to be fully informed if he's not.
Yeah, he deserves to be able to make that choice for himself.
I agree. And Skylar kept asking, well, why did Vincent go in his house? And I was like, well, Vincent is a ruler in his own aspects. You're going to have to take that up with him.
Yeah.
I touched down, looked at the ground, and moved on. Paige seems to think that all the skulk is there as a tribute to Arlo, which is interesting.
Meaning, with all the paintings and statue and stuff like that, I mean, I guess I could see something like that. That's a lot of sculk, though. And it doesn't look strategically placed. It looks like it has spread on its own.
Right. And from what I remember, Arlo didn't necessarily love being a Shriekling.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everything feels too scary for me to let it go.
Yeah. Where did
And then
you go? It's fighting crime and I lost you.
I went back past the
Campsite?
settlement.
I see. Whoa.
And then Paige was like, did you touch any of my things while you were here? And I was like, dude, I didn't even go in. What do you mean? Like, it's possible that somebody did, but it wasn't me. I had no intentions of, like, breaking or entering or whatever. I wanted to know what was so important about that place that it would be somewhere that Zaroff is meeting people.
Yeah.
And it being surrounded in Skulk tells me that it's somewhere where he potentially feels like he has control.
Very possible.
When were we supposed to send Atticus this missive?
I keep trying to send him one, and it's just like not
He must be asleep.
something. Yeah.
God damn it.
Hmm.
Fallen in a hole.
I don't know.
No, that's not the right way. It's not the one that I wanted. I wanted to go this way.
Are you okay?
I found a thing.
What is it?
You flew right by it.
I flew right by it.
Yeah.
Where are you at in all these trees?
Ollie,
Alright.
move away from the trees. Come to the coastline.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, this is, any guesses?
Stay out of my home.
This is Atticus's.
That's not very friendly, is it?
That's one of his waystones that I put over the void.
Oh,
It wasn't always called Stay Out of My Home.
interesting. Don't go through his stuff.
Just was looking to see if inventory had changed.
We're trying to develop trust.
I want this waystone to not just be in my face all the time. I hear you. I see you. Oh, you have one of those. Atticus has said, I asked what time's dinner, and he said, whenever you and Lanoira are ready, I can make my way back to our meeting spot.
Where's the meeting spot? Is that the birthday? Is that what we're calling that?
Possibly. I'll ask. Yeah, her birthday spot. me. Need that sun to come up so I can drink my wine. You drank yours. You have not. Not that one.
Why not that one?
Because that one is not going to help you. You don't regenerate.
Like, could.
Good job. Boy, do we want to go wait inside?
Sure.
Ouch.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
That didn't sound like okay.
I forgot somebody put leaves up here and I hit my face on them. I do think the occasional crouch check will probably be very beneficial.
Well, I can't see much from up here.
I know. I just mean like whenever we get to wherever this is. I would assume it's just here, but I don't know what he's planning. I don't remember exactly what the book said. There he is.
Is he here?
I seen him flying in the air a second ago. He now possesses an Elytra.
Oh.
I'll probably have to leave this group. Well, that's fancy.
Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah.
Shall we make our way to the Warpstone?
Sure.
So many doors. Too many options.
Who's going through first?
Where are we going?
A small, hopefully safe spot. Private.
Okay. I will come through and then I can come back and grab Nora if you'd like.
That works.
Right.
Close to me.
Yep. Well. Shall BRB. It's in an ancient city.
Oh. Well,
Apologies if the locale is a bit daunting. I figured it fitting.
feels like home, I suppose.
I have the end seated for you two.
Why is there a hole all the way up there?
Well, I figured I'm not immune to symbolism. We're surrounded by the sins of the past and the present,
Mhm.
but the light comes from above. Future. Untainted world.
I see.
And also, otherwise, it would be quite dark down here.
That's fair. I want to follow would be so nice.
Shall we make a group?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Hopefully a dish suitable to everyone's taste. A fillet steak should provide a vitality boost of sorts.
Yeah.
It looks lovely.
Thank you.
Of course.
How much has Oliver filled you in on the standing of things?
Mm,
Or more
very
rather, what all are we working with? I imagine at this point you're most likely more privy to information than I am.
I have a very brief understanding of what's going on. I simply know that I believe you and Zeroth had a falling out.
I don't know if there was an in to begin with. I believe the falling out is almost generational at that.
What do you mean?
Through history, that is.
I'm not positive that Zeroth is capable of maintaining long-term relationships, period, whether that be generational ghosts or otherwise.
Assume that you know the history of the Skulk and Zeroth's ties to it.
I believe so. Only through the game we love to call telephone, not from his mouth directly.
No, never directly from him. As I understand. Many, many years ago,
Mhm.
he was on a goblin court. He was tasked with a rather large order. I will give it to him. He is intelligent in ways. That order
Yes.
resulted in Skulk, eventually the Shrieklings, at which it gets a bit murky to find an exact path, but eventually the Shrieklings, either by his desire or a desire to grow, as it tends to, began working the goblins out of any natural home. Skip a few decades, centuries, 1,000 years, right about. And here we are.
Right.
There's countless examples, tales to tell, I suppose, but bottom line is that Zarath is predictable.
The greedy often are.
The egotistical. He's quite a deal of pride in
Does.
himself and his abilities and his supposed genius, although not sure he knows the exact extent of his intelligence or the scope of it. It's again why we are here. I, on the other hand, was motivated, I suppose, through misinterpretation, but second chances.
Right.
The best of our modern present day. Yourself, Ophelia Brimstone. Preach a message. Kindness, second chances, the like. I still hold to two of your letters. Despite rallying suspicion around me, still decided to try and make things right. It's striking.
I am not positive how much you've been informed of what is going on from my side specifically, but I'd happily answer any questions that you might have regarding where I stand specifically.
Of course. Regardless, I provided Zarath with a second chance initially. More out of, suppose, having it dangled right in front of me.
Hmm.
It's easy to be backed into a corner. He has a way about him,
I don't disagree.
but he decidedly proved himself to be the same Zarath that he always has been.
Self-serving.
Incompetent. I believe it's why there was a warrant placed out on me. He can't exactly keep his mouth shut because of this pride, this ego, this confidence.
Hmm.
And if he still has that at his core, then I don't believe that he's any different.
No, I'm not positive that somebody that's lived for thousands of years and has done zero changing is actually capable.
Certainly. But that's why I reached out to you in the first place.
Hmm.
And wound up meeting with Oliver.
Hey.
Hello. I believe that I was and have been going about things quite incorrectly. I believe that, how did I say it? Blood begets blood.
Yeah.
Or something.
I wish for, I suppose, as peaceful a resolution as this can reach.
Regarding yourself or regarding Zeroth?
Regarding the goblins,
Okay.
which I suppose encompasses myself, Zeroth, the Shrieklings, everything.
The way I see it at current is the only person that I would like to see fall, because I do fear that history repeats itself, is Zeroth. I began my ruling with a mission statement that all origins of the overworld be treated with equality, and I believe that the goblins are encompassed in that. Encompassed? Encompassed in that. Apologies, it's been a long day. I
Aren't
do
they all?
believe that Zeroth, if given half the chance, whether by his own self-awareness or incompetence or whatever you might call it, will act in ways that will similarly end as this war. He fiddles with things. He creates things and leaves them to act of their own accord. He's negligent, and I do not wish to see history repeat itself. But I would be a hypocrite if I said that I did not encompass all of the overworld origins in my mission statement, which means that the goblins do deserve just as much safety as any of the others naturally found here. However, I cannot guarantee that without knowing that Zeroth is no longer part of the equation.
That I can agree with. I believe if we're to see any resolution, requires him out of it.
I agree.
Whether imprisoned or preferably executed. I don't believe there's another way around it. He is the root of it.
I agree. I do not think that any of this would have happened in the first place had he stuck around long enough to see what his tinkering was going to be capable of. He basically gave birth to a child, so to speak, and left it to run freely and make decisions of its own free will without acknowledging the balance of nature, as it were.
Indeed. And what of the other realms? This is less their palm, yet, as it was made a realm-wide tension, this century-long war, I imagine they have their own grudges.
I'm sure they do. There were a couple of meetings, one recently where the idea of diplomacy was brought up, as little bloodshed as possible, reaching a mutual understanding of sorts if there is to be an end to whatever it is that is going on currently. However, I know that there are a few that have never met a grudge they couldn't hold, and there are a few on both sides, my own, every origin, I'm sure, and goblins alike, that have done things that there is no answer for.
Indeed.
And again, I would be a hypocrite if I held you to make up for the actions of your ancestors or your entire origin. But I can't say that there isn't people that deserve to have their own closure.
As for closure, as you say,
Mhm.
I believe that there was a way of violence once the war fell. Once the war supposedly ended. Anything that falls upon myself, I have my regrets, although most, if not all, of my dealings were at least non-fatal, and
I have not seen your name attached to any of the major discrepancies, at least thus far. I don't believe there to be that kind of blood on your hands.
the main person of my own kin that I would be at least interested in persecuting, in one way or another, would be Roinar.
I agree.
I believe that he is one of few that had true, I just want to say sadism, but that feels far to him.
Maybe bloodlust. I don't know about sadism.
Indeed. Maybe conflicted, but my own personal dealings, as I'm sure you can imagine. Otherwise, the others that I'm aware of mostly kept their hands clean. If they were to dirty their hands by any means, again, non-fatal at least to what I can put a name on.
Right.
There have been deaths, but most unrelated to any dealings. And as far as I know, the deaths that come from a place of malice, as it were to say, or were to seem. I'm unsure myself. I must believe Roinar as he went after Helia. I wouldn't be shocked if he was behind similar trappings or escalations of those traps. He was unchecked before we actually convened.
I know that the sense of longing and being displaced is terrifying. Not knowing where to exist or who's even going to allow you to exist wherever it is that you find is horrendous. But the tellings of torture, I do not think answers for that. And I think of anybody that would know Helia's story personally, I do think that it would be yourself, so.
Of course. I'm unsure if he was the one directly behind it, but I know that he followed up. That's enough for me, personally.
I agree. And I know the Nether, at the very least, has agreed to no uncertain terms of diplomacy. I know that Rowena championed for diplomacy and then did many other things. So I don't necessarily know where the end sits. But I do agree that at large diplomacy is what the current goal is. I don't know that anyone would bat an eye at treating problem children just as though we would treat anybody on a rampage of torture, regardless of origin. So.
When we refer to diplomacy, what exactly do you have in mind?
I, personally, am aware that I will not always be around. And as stated when I first was coronated, I want every origin that exists within the overworld, which would mean you guys, where you originated from, to be treated with an equal amount of respect as their neighbor, as anybody else. So to me, that means taking out Surath so that something like Shrieklings never exist again. And that effectively eliminates any Shriekling woman's chance of reproduction and creating other Shrieklings. So we die out, returning the overworld back to its natural state.
Balance.
Yes.
Perhaps misguided or optimistic, but there not be chance to, suppose, just capture, detain, rid him of any power that he may have, and hold him.
I don't know.
I'm unsure exactly what the rest of his life would look like, but I believe that it would be hypocritical as a dying origin, masquerading as another dying origin, to reach peace by exterminating yet another origin.
I don't believe, unless he was heavily detained and constantly watched, and that is a burden that somebody would have to voluntarily take on, because it would be a heavy one. I am aware of what prowess he does have, both magically and physically, and scientifically, I suppose. I, at this point in time, would consider him a weapon of mass destruction. So, if he were to be heavily detained, he would need to be watched every day for the rest of his life. At this point, he is mortal, so he will die, which is good news, I suppose, but I don't disagree that it couldn't be done, just that it would be an undertaking.
Certainly.
That's if we can even find him.
Suppose it's a question then of which is more of a burden, driving your own origin into extinction, or watching him, appointing some guard to watch him for the rest of his life, whether it be a decade or 3.
Do you
It at
want
least
my genuine
gives...
answer?
Sure.
I think the current state, especially with some of the information that we're digging up currently, I don't know that I could stand to watch him live. I think that there is, and this is not proven, it's just a theory, of course. I think that there is some subtle form of symbiosis where he does have control over what it is that the skulk is capable of doing. I think that it is capable of invading people, changing the way they think, manipulating the way that they act around him, encouraging them to protect and even love him. And I think as long as he is alive to continue to manipulate, that he will do so.
Very well, then. I simply wish to pose the question, I suppose. He values his freedom above all else. I can't imagine much worse of a fate for him, personally at least, than to be confined for the rest of his miserable life while the dying embers of his creation slander his name for the rest of history.
I know that the rest of the Shrieklings do not have the same pull over the skulk like he does. I know that as long as he is capable of using it as a weapon, if my theory to be proven true, that is what he will continue to do.
Right.
I think the rest of us could live very long and happy lives, but I don't know that others wouldn't act in his name if given the opportunity. And I think that, well, the other theory is if he is removed, there are some people that it would completely shatter. I don't know how deeply he's ingrained himself into the very ether of the way that these people's brains are functioning currently. So I don't know. I haven't done enough research. I've only gotten a few stories. A lot of that you haven't even really been privy to. I could explain if you want.
Sure.
While he was with Ophelia, she felt drawn to him. She wanted to please him. She wanted to act in a way that he approved of. Once she helped in assisting making him human, that was broken. She lost her origin in the meantime, but after that, she claimed that she hated him. She didn't understand why she acted the way that she did. Lucette has currently mentioned something very similar. When she is not with him, she does not understand why it is that she likes him. I believe Olivier to be experiencing something similar. And while they are under this glamour or this pull or whatever it is that it might be, I'm worried that if Zeroth was rapidly removed, that it might shatter the very fabric of what it is that these beings are created of. But Skulk feeds. Once it's entered, it feeds off of dying tissue, dying anything. It spreads very quickly. So once it enters into something, it's a parasite. Takes everything over.
I suppose for me it begs the ultimate question. What do we need to do now for the future? What do we need to plant that we may not see the harvest of? Perhaps it may cause pain now to gut Zeroth from the equation. Perhaps
But
it may
mean he would
bear a
never
cost.
Yeah. But it would
Indeed.
mean he would never do it again. That's the way that I've seen it also.
Set things correct.
Mm.
And that means, ideally, peace moving forward,
Eventually, yes.
rather than 3,000 years of bloodshed, violence.
I agree.
Perhaps
They
we
say that-
may see 2,000 or 3,000 years of peace never before seen.
Yeah. They say the definition of insanity is continuing to do the same thing and questioning why you're not getting a different outcome. So maybe we try something different.
I agree.
And once my origin is gone completely, I know that there's no chance for the parasite to continue to spread. Something worthy of life can come from it.
I hope.
Me too.
What steps do you envision from here, then? I can certainly discuss with the goblins that I still have contact with, the ones that I believe still could see to peace rather than sorting to primal barbarianism. I can at least get their say. Make sure that they are protected, and that they have a voice in whatever may come. But
Well,
what from there? Are we to assume that everyone is simply in agreement? All it takes is one link in the chain to feel wronged.
it's true. The way that I see it, and you are more than welcome to correct me if I am wrong in this, goblins originated as an overworld origin, which means that regardless of whatever origin it is that they are parading as, so be it. Apologies if that's brash. They are
Deserved.
still my citizens. They are of my world's origins, which means that in order to act upon them, they would need to go through me. And if they get through me, they would then need to go through you, I'm assuming, as their leader. So, at the very least, you and I stand united and continue to challenge any bias, I suppose, that the other realms might impose. We potentially enact a repercussion for those that have been specifically blood hungry and face this as we would with any other origin. You are treated as something of mine that I value, that I protect, just as I would any other wolfkin or any other flower spirit. And if somebody has something to say, they can speak directly to me.
I suppose I simply worry off of basis that those will not technically truthful. An Endirian goblin was already slain,
I know.
as I see it. An Endirian goblin is due to be slain. I worry that, well, you may be of principle and honor, and able to see past history and the narrative painted. What of the rest? If the Nether doesn't like your idea of diplomacy,
The Nether
With
is
the,
not necessarily the realm that I would fear.
certainly
I
not.
worry of the end, but I guess that's something that comes along with knowing that you are the last of the dying breed. I'm not scared of them. If it means that the origins of my realm get to live peacefully in a home that was always rightfully theirs, that's something worth dying for.
I respect that.
Thank you. We had to have been created for something, and if I can stand to make sure that that's not only bloodshed and evil, then Zarath will go down in history for being who he is, and maybe I'll make history of my own.
I believe just by sitting here, you've made history of your own. If this is to be the spark for millenniums of peace, then you're practically a hero for hearing it out.
You're here just as well.
I believe the three of us have become larger than life.
That's a lot of pressure.
Indeed. There's quite a lot of eyes at any time.
Yeah.
It's a worthy cause, though.
It is.
So what's next? Zarath, but do we have any momentum on?
Well, currently there is quite a list of people who are more than happy to stand against him. However, it's the finding him, the acting on it, that is going to be proven to be challenging.
He's certainly not weak, no. But, as I've said, he's a man of ego and pride. I must believe that he would have to attack there.
Very possible.
How do you propose we go about that?
He's had connection with Ophelia before. If he's making similar connections now, I almost wonder if we can use that.
I'm worried that if the relationship is anything similar to that of Ophelia's, I don't know that there was ever genuine attachment there. Simply convenience.
But nonetheless, having someone grovel at your feet, or to stick by you for your every move, vouch every opinion, certainly feeds into whatever complex he's had.
Indeed. I think if that is the line of thought, the biggest offender would probably be Olivier. I don't wish to see Olivier's blood by any means, but I would like to figure out how to sever the connection. See if he's acting of his own free will or not.
Olivier's a voidling now,
He is.
and if I'm correct, they can pass through the void straight into our realm,
I
correct?
can. Yes.
I wonder if we could sway Olivier to simply arrange some sort of meeting with Zarath, grab him and dive off. That almost feels too simple.
Olivier might potentially not be the happiest with me barring tonight's events. We scoped out his land, and though Oliver, Ophelia, and myself did not breach his dwelling, because I do not believe in that, Vincent himself did. So I'm curious if it wouldn't be a hard sell by those means. Lucette, maybe, but I don't know that I've ever seen somebody act the way that people do when they are around him, when they are compelled, as it were, by him.
I'd certainly take thought.
I haven't ever watched something be administered that acts against Skulk. I don't necessarily know what could be used in order to infiltrate, I guess, and push back with these people's mindsets.
Just trying to rack my mind and... I'm not sure. Zeroth. And as for taking him out of the picture, I just believe that we'll need to find a more cunning way to do it than direct combat. If he's skilled at anything, or well-versed in anything, I believe that it's being able to at least defend himself. To fight.
Okay. I had a thought, and I want your opinion. Ollie, yours as well.
Okay.
Recently, Ophelia lost her origin, effectively making her human, correct?
Yes.
And that severed her tie to Zeroth?
Possibly. I'm not
I'm
sure exactly
curious.
what severed that.
I'm curious if there's something that could be done magically to render Zeroth human. That way, he does not have to die. Those that are compelled by him potentially would no longer be and could think of their own free will, and he lives the rest of his life out as a human with no control over the very thing that he created.
Could be a route forward. And again, I believe that he has this distaste for being content. He's a current crusade against the border, I'm sure you're aware.
Yeah.
Yes.
No connection. No anything. Locked away. Left to wither in his final years that I almost imagine would go far too quickly. Knowing he's counting down to a true end. Perhaps cruel, but the tens, perhaps even hundreds of thousands dead by his name almost call for such cruelty.
I agree. He is quite the catalyst. Generations of past trauma and potentially generations of forward trauma if not handled tenderly.
Right. I believe it just requires further thought. Perhaps a meeting of the minds.
Indeed.
If we wish to unite and get Zeroth out of the picture, it's nothing the three of us individually will be able to do. But if you would be able to perhaps arrange a meeting between the realms, or at least as many of them as many of the court members that we can gather, it would certainly ease my mind to no longer have a target on my back, or the rest of my origin. And perhaps what I know would be of assistance.
Okay. I will certainly do what I am able and let you know.
Very well.
Ollie,
believe
do you
there's-
have anything to add?
No. I think we are setting ourselves on a decent path for making things better than they are.
Certainly
I
hope
hope
so.
so.
Okay. With that being said, I apologize if I were more hungry, I would eat your meal.
More for the,
Can I take
I
it
suppose,
with me, or do you want to keep
normalcy.
it?
Either way.
I will let you keep it. But I've had a absolutely insane day. Not only with just like seeing you again face to face without any pretense or
Tension.
disguise, but
Right.
also everything else that's happened today. It's been quite daunting. So I think it best that we all get a little bit of rest and I try to get some things put into place and we move forward from there.
Just keep me updated as best you can.
Of course, if anything moves on your side of things, I would hope that you would do the same.
I will try.
Do we want to
Appreciate
keep
it.
using the barrel for note passing?
That or a direct missive.
Okay.
I stated it to Helia, but wasn't exactly heated, but I believe what we're dealing with is heavy. It's regarding almost trading another origin for the sake of a different one. I believe that people will feel any sort of way about this. It needs to be handled delicately and privately. If it lands in even just one incorrect set of ears, it's unpredictable.
Yep.
I believe that we're carrying a lot and it needs to be treated as such.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have had her join us tonight. She is quite the inspiration.
She is. She's warm and welcoming,
Right.
and also very heated. I suppose she embodies the very nature of fire itself. I'm glad that you have her.
As am I.
Okay,
Best of luck, you two.
you as well.
We're stealing a great.
Well, yeah, it's just me and you, though.
Nice. Vincent was close by.
Was he? You think he's still staying in the castle?
I mean, to our meeting, he messaged me
Oh.
while we were there.
Was he nervous or something?
I believe so. It seemed that way. He was trying to make sure that we were both safe.
Believe that we're safe,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Like to believe so. But he was missing me, and I gave him coordinates and was like, "This is where we are, just in case things go like horribly wrong."
Right.
And I told him not to come out there unless we said something. And then he messaged me back and was like, "I'm like 1,000 blocks away. I'll just hang out here." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "If you get too close and like mess this shit up, it could go really south for all of us." Like,
Right. I told him that we were home safely.
yeah, I told him that we were headed back to the castle. So hopefully he's not still out there, or is at least trying to relax a little bit. Having that big drop shoot all the way to the surface made me nervous.
Why?
So I was like, this is like the perfect size of drop shoot right onto this table for somebody to like drop a TNT minecart or like multiple or something.
It just could get really, really bad really
Yeah,
fast.
I was like, I get the sentiment of the whole, but it is making me worry.
Yeah.
But I don't think it went
Oh.
badly.
No, I don't either. I do have my reservations. I know that not everyone is of the same mind. I know that it's asking a lot of people. I know that at that meeting, people claimed to be for diplomacy. I just have to trust that that's,
I really think,
yeah.
yeah, it would be nice to have things go that way. But I do understand that trying to convince Vincent is maybe going to be the hardest part of it all. I don't think he has any interest in that.
I'm not positive that he does either. I'm curious if he's only against goblins as a whole, or maybe potentially only one that's affected him.
Yeah. Very, very possible.
Knowing that Chris Stark is gone, and I'm curious what it is that he's so riled up over. Go get him.
I'm gonna go get him.
Yeah.
I don't know where he is.
He looks to be towards the back of the castle. Maybe the kitchen?
Can you tell if it's him? Maybe it might be Naomi.
Oh, it's very possible. I just can see that there is an entity moving about.
Let's say if they're down in like the kitchen area, it's probably Naomi. You have to leave the group if you're gonna talk to her.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
I'm so bad at ladders, Naomi. So bad at ladders.
That's why they're
good.
too
Thank
wide.
you.
Uh,
Oh,
You see my missive about the.
the ancient city.
Mm-hmm. It's one nearby. It's the one that Arlo showed me a long time ago.
Mm.
I went there to get Stoke.
I believe I have seen at least one other aside from our home city. I don't know that I was able to see the portal or not, though.
I have a
So-
waystone. I can take you guys. I don't think there's any Shrieklings near it, so if you
Okay,
guys want me.
if we can go quickly. I know that we're sort of waiting on Vincent to come back around, so
Oh yeah, I heard Vincent. He was wandering around. He was waiting for it. I'll be back early. Pick me up. I'll take for 5 seconds. Hold on. Yeah. Because this waystone was originally all the way over there that me and Arlo set up back in. I don't know, it was like back when Sir Ralph wanted us to get Skoke, so we got it here originally.
oh,
So-
okay.
So I'm not sure how long this has been lit for. There isn't no Shrieklings or anything, so that makes me wonder if someone has been down.
Somebody's
Look at them.
somebody's cleared it out.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure that Arlo. Oh yeah, the goblin. Oh, there's one there. There's one Shriekley there.
Oh.
But there's no sensor.
Yeah, there's no sensors anywhere near it, so.
Do we have a group?
Yeah, we
He's on.
probably should.
He's off there. Try this.
Very interesting.
Yeah. We were trying to get you to make a group, but you kept just going.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Hello.
Sorry.
Where you at? Oh,
I am by the lava.
I see you.
This is interesting. I mean, they've done phenomenal work. Whoever it is obviously been here for extended periods of time, I would assume, in order to clear it out the way that it is.
That's why I'm wondering if it was Arlo before. Because he was the one who showed me this place. So. Do you want me to test out the portal?
Sure, I could. The deeper dark is typically a lot safer than the ancient cities, so
Holly. Holly's not in there.
Hold on, I'm coming. Don't leave me behind.
Oh.
I want to come.
Oh, this is
Hello? If I could get up.
There's a stairway.
I got it. I'm coming.
Oh, hi, little goblin guy. You have any good traits? You do. You traded shards for emeralds. You're a good guy. I like you.
Hello, fella. This is probably not a good spot for you.
So I'm mildly Okay, I guess I can go somewhere else. Say I'm mildly concerned that this doesn't go anywhere. But it does. Ow. Thing's hot. Just end.
Yeah, just a dead end.
That
How far are we from our portal?
that temple that we went to during the Nether thing, coordination deal, is not very far from here.
Oh.
Oh. There's the dots starting to connect, isn't it?
Yes.
Is there any way we know of to break portals?
We could try the mushroom thing.
Does water work?
I don't know how to get out.
Oh, where are you?
I went somewhere.
I found Ollie.
I see name tags. Hold
I
on.
see you.
Hold on.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Over here.
Yeah, we could try the
My
whole
head.
mushroom thing that they do at the end portals and see if it would work. But
I mean, maybe try mining it first
It
and then
does
maybe
not
try
work.
that. It doesn't, huh?
it does not.
Boo.
It also cannot be like blown up or anything either.
Does
Okay,
water
we
work? Could you pour down water?
Water might at least put it out, possibly.
Yeah.
Could try it. I think I have a water. I gotta get back up there.
Nice.
There.
Good job.
Oh, now you have a goblin friend.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I
Oh,
think you can
thanks.
break these.
Can we pick these up? Nuh-uh.
Oh,
I
that-
just did a really bad thing to a really small man.
Did you punch him?
I set him down and he walked into the fire.
Oh!
Sir!
He's still there?
No, he's gone.
No!
He has passed away.
Oh, well. Rest in pieces.
Unfortunate, truly. Don't put those out.
Sir!
Alright,
it?
well now that the portal is taken care of, at least for now, I'm sure it could potentially be relit, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could always try the mushroom thing, see if it'll break the frames. But other than that, I don't...
Yeah.
Would
Back
it be
to the castle.
possible to reset the main cities one?
Oh!
So that was Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, who wants a fish?
A fish?
A fish.
Oh, feed the cat.
Somebody else is
Naomi,
gonna have
is
to
there
do that.
cats left?
There's a cat here.
Okay. I know with the recent
It's
attacks
gonna
of the
bite
others
me.
of the
It's gonna bite
Oh.
me.
Oh. Think of it.
Aw, yay.
Yeah, a lot of cats sadly pass. From the all the way.
Yeah. There's not very many overworld
If only
cats around.
cats scared of withers.
I wish.
But alas, they do not.
Truly.
They should be trained to scare off withers. They do have the power to do it.
I mean, they can scare off phantoms, which is.
They can scare off phantoms, they can scare off creepers, they can scare
Yeah.
off me, they should be able to scare off withers.
I mean, Ollie doesn't love them either.
No.
Because they're planning something! You
They
just wait! We're like fearing goblins, just wait for the cat uprising!
Not the cat upright. That'll be the downfall of Ollie.
It's gonna happen! It's gonna happen, and nobody's listening to me.
My days of getting good nights of sleep are over. I didn't need these thoughts.
Okay, I so desperately need to retire, you guys.
Thank
So
you.
badly.
Wait for
Have
me.
fun. Be safe. Good night.
Oh, okay.
Vincent said he's in the obscurely long air room.
What do I mean restart?
We said it. Sorry.
Oh, so like break it and then relight it?
Not the portal, but the waystone. So no.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, he could.
Mm-hmm.
possibly.
Because
He's
I'll.
in the what?
Said he's in the obscurely long air room.
Who is?
Obscurely long air room.
Yeah.
It's Callie's room.
Yeah.
Oh, possibly.
I guess see him. I see him. Is that what he's saying? He wouldn't tell me what he was saying.
Yeah.
It was really
Hello.
honest for no
Oh my
reason.
goodness, fancy fishing.
Yeah. I'm assuming Ollie, at least to some degree, let you know what was
Yeah.
going on.
Mm-hmm.
We are home safely. I have a whole grip ton of information.
Lovely.
Mostly just more people that want to see unnamed party A out of the picture.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I told him it was kind of an enemy of our enemy is our friend kind of vibes.
Yeah.
correct. Now it's just a matter of getting our hands on unnamed party A. If you would like to know Naomi, it's a Zeroth.
I have a feeling.
Yeah. I don't know. My brain is currently,
What was the point? I remember that book I sent you that someone wanted to meet either Lucette or Rock that one time. On that book, whatever.
so yeah. That book has caused quite a stir today.
Really?
The Shadow's Edge book.
I don't know what that is. I'll be so
Oh.
real. I found it
Oh.
and I was like, oh.
Let me see if I can pull it out.
I have a copy as well.
Ooh,
Yeah.
books. I never get sent anything. It's crazy.
I sent you one before. I sent you a letter saying
Yeah,
just money for you.
I don't know that I know where my copy is currently.
Okay.
If you
I
want
have-
to show.
Yeah.
Did I end
What
up
an
in
interesting place.
No, I
What an
didn't.
interesting place to put the
You're welcome.
shulker. Okay.
Yeah, it's just purposely you don't steal from me again.
No promises. Please consider the fact that this waystone isn't trapped as shown as a peaceful intent. To you, despite the rumors I have circulated, I wish to speak with you safely, with a neutral party around if we must.
I found it on the first before it was the second, and the waystone has got moved. That waystone was moved underground a little bit, but I used my own waystone to get to the spot. So
That's not concerning whatsoever.
yeah, don't
Old
know
friend. And the factorial idea of old.
The what?
Is it a play
Is
on
it-
old or?
I don't know.
That's a very good question.
Did you know what Shadow Edge is?
Yes.
Yeah, we actually went and seen it today.
Yeah, I went investigating today, and it caused
Stir.
yeah, it caused problems. People are really mad at me right now.
For you investigating for a weird place that weird book is left at.
See, I would rather people be mad at me and alive than in love with me and dead. So,
Mm.
You know.
It's fair.
so we continue to march forward.
Yay!
Oh, Vincent.
Mm-hmm.
Diplomacy.
Yep, that's not gonna happen for me.
It needs to.
For the sake of getting rid of Exhibit A, sure.
Are you against all of the diplomatic group, or are you against specific ones?
Specific.
Which ones?
Rhymes with lettuce.
Rhymes with lettuce?
Atticus.
Primarily. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you provide me with reasoning? So that I know how to approach things.
I didn't know it was designated floor time.
She's hanging out. It's story time.
Okay,
this.
once upon a time, in a long, long time ago, in a world not so far away. Mainly just everything so far, everything that he's been trying to push on a specific individual, which now has further implications. On top of the fact that a singular other individual was the last person with a very high-ranking individual that is now missing again.
If
Want both of them gone.
If that other individual was removed, as it were, because there's quite a few that want to see them gone, would you be willing to potentially be present in a room with lettuce to speak? Because if you think about it, implicating lettuce for the actions of the whole would be the same as implicating me for the actions of Surath or Naomi.
Well, I mean, there's also just the additional factor that he has the thing that he shouldn't be having as well. That counts, actually.
He has what?
Staff. And a...
Yes, and I can deal with that, but he, I believe, is interested in diplomacy just the same as we are. There are certain individuals that I would love to see taken out also. And I don't believe that it has to be all for one or one for all, you know? I think that the individuals with blood on their hands can be dealt with accordingly, and those without can and potentially take back land that was always theirs.
Frankly, I don't want either of them around.
Okay.
A few for the many. Whatever that may actually cause. It would end 2 different cycles, realistically.
Elaborate, please.
Should we
kind
go
of
in a group with this?
I mean,
Oh no, don't everybody underneath the floor right now.
No.
well, at this point, the only person that really would be surprised by any of the knowledge being shared would be Zeroth himself. And if he shows up, all of us here are pretty interested in cuffing him and getting him at least in a jail cell, if not killing him outright. So,
Yep.
Ooh, be a weird place for him to show up.
I need to throat punch him in the hallway.
Exactly.
Oh wait.
Morning.
Wait. Well, no. Do you know about the vault? Someone like took all the stuff in the chest.
I have no
What
idea.
the fuck?
I wonder if it was him because I know he goes in there.
possible.
What stuff?
He stole our emerald blocks and diamonds.
Oh, I did notice that those were like real slim.
Like I was so sad because I was trying to do a double chest of emerald blocks one day, and it's all gone.
Oh boy, and guess what? I'm just gotten. Apparently, Reiner has Eternium armor now too. Great! Oh,
What?
lovely.
See, I believe Atticus himself is willing to act against Roinar.
Yeah.
The one gone for sure, yes. I do want the other to at least pay the time.
You don't think that hundreds of years of war isn't enough time paid? Especially when the weapon that had been reaped was that of people who stole land from them originally, regardless.
Sure, I view it more personally.
Did it happen to you personally? Is there something that you're, aside from Roinar, I guess, would be the one that you were implicating about being seen last? Is there something that happened?
It's mainly just more with Atticus being around in a certain other individual that you're aware of. That's why it is personal.
I can't help solve this if I don't know what happened, Vincent.
A particular individual that snooped around the castle, went into prison, got interrogated, got completely freaked out. Mm-hmm.
Would it help you to talk with him to find out exactly what was going on with that?
I guess.
I would go with you. Because realistically, it was somebody that was working under me that was allowed to run freely that I didn't check. So it's partially my fault, too.
At this point, I'm afraid of what I would do.
I think it's worth talking to him about. I know that he views love and relationships as one of the most highly respectable things out there. Especially now that he has Helia. I think if you approached him from that angle, at least understand what happened.
I feel like there's further implications in regards to what happened at Big Pharma, me seeing him there, or at least hearing him present there. And this is so many cycles ago.
Well, yeah, you guys are both very macho men that probably have some bravado that you like to flaunt around, but that doesn't mean that you have to kill him in order to feel better about it.
Mm-hmm. I could talk to him, I guess.
Okay.
I won't like
And
it, but
I know. And if it does come down to a point where you talk to him and something happens, then I will never make you talk to him again. But at the end of the day, I don't think absolutely destroying an entire origin that belongs here is going to help you feel better. I do think that those who have acted and have blood on their hands deserve to be treated accordingly, but I don't think that's everyone.
indeed.
Okay, we don't have to do any of that tonight. Tonight, I would really like to get some rest, and I think you maybe need some rest also. Unless there's anything that anybody wants to tell me beforehand.
I was gonna say we can reset that waystone real quick if you want.
Yes, we could do that very quickly. Would you like to see an ancient city, Vincent?
I think I saw one.
Have you seen my home city?
No, I have not seen your home city. I saw a hole with a table there.
Oh, I don't know that that was my home city. If
That
you want to
was
see my
not.
home city, you're welcome to come with us.
Okay.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah. Field trip.
Right. I'm picking you up.
No, I have to pick you up.
It's
I don't know
gotta
where
be
you
the
were.
other way
then you
around.
pick me up.
Oh, maybe I am. Okay.
Well, we're getting ready to reset it anyways, so.
Yeah, because Olivia keeps teleporting to it. I don't know why.
Did you just silk touch it?
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Goodness, the
No,
blue
am I
nether.
okay to build
Yeah.
a house for myself? Don't want to build a house for myself out here. Okay.
Of course. You don't have to ask me to live where you come from.
I just want to let you know in case you see a random building one day.
Of course you're welcome to.
I think
This
it'd be kind of
ancient
cool to
city
see
is
more
not as
ancient
safe as
cities.
the other one, so please be careful.
I got the Swifty.
You got the
Oh, actually,
C400?
I got the
You got the quiet pants too.
I got
Oh.
the
Yeah.
I got the Warden armor on actually. I
Oh,
think I'm
very
fine.
nice. If you want to look around, I can show you some things.
I'm afraid to touch any and all skulk, so I'm gonna parkour.
You're so valid.
With how quickly the skulk spreads, I don't blame you.
I did finally find the one shrieker that was under the waystone that kept setting it up.
You did what?
Found the one shrieker that was somewhere under the waystone that people couldn't find.
Oh,
I know
very
there's
nice.
a streaker that way. A couple ones over there. The way that
Oh,
it was
my
going, I
eyes.
guess now.
Vincent, you want to meet the big guy?
What?
Lanoira's going to the one spot where Shrieklings are.
Oh, okay.
Give you a tour!
There's
Oh,
Shrieklings
sorry.
that way, Lanoira.
Oh, you know what? Let's fight the big guy. Let's do it.
No!
He
There's
likes
Shrieklings.
Okay,
he likes hugs.
He likes
That-
hugs. Okay.
that blue pillar,
That blue.
if you
pi-
follow it up, goes to the castle.
Oh, interesting.
where I spent. That's like my childhood bedroom. It's really sad because I've moved most of it out, but oh, don't come this way. Don't
think that's
Come
okay.
this way.
You can come like
One's
this
like,
way.
Hi. It's the three amigos.
The three what now?
Amigos.
Oh, she's still.
She's still on the tour. She's probably still yapping too.
This way's less scary than that way.
Oh my. Quite the tower.
Yeah.
Nora had a whole Rapunzel arc before we met her.
Yeah.
I think it's lacking a bed.
Well, yeah, I told you that it was really sad because I moved most of my stuff out.
She
Oh,
can't,
don't worry. Here.
We
she
can't
can't
sleep,
do a
though.
honk shoe anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, I found out something weird. Apparently, we can get. You know how there's some kinds achievements? We can get the achievement for the rusty bed.
For a rusty bed?
Yeah, I don't know
What's
how
a
that works.
rusty bed?
I don't know, it's like a hay bed.
Oh, weird.
It's you can't properly sleep in it, but it's weird that it somehow counts at the same time.
You mean the
Open-
straw one?
Yeah.
What?
Weird.
Yeah.
So weird. Okay, now that all of this has been replaced and
Mhm.
you guys have seen my childhood bedroom,
Did you let down your hair?
I could try. Am I doing it?
You're doing great.
Am
You're
I
doing
doing
great.
it?
You're doing great, sweetie.
Let's go home, everybody.
Time to do honk shoe.
You're an honorary Shriekling, Vincent.
Yeah! Woo! I can now go into the deeper dark at any time. No.
Actually safer in
I
there
know.
than it is in
I
the
was gonna say, I
city.
mean, you could,
It's
but like,
dangerous.
don't.
You know what? I'll hug the big guy. It's fine.
Oh.
I don't think he likes warm hugs.
There's little big guys in the deeper dark.
Good thing I don't give warm hugs. I give cold hugs.
As is the nature, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, fam.
Good night, ham.
Bam! With an F.
Oh, fam. Okay.
Bam. Fam Bamly.